On to bout number 3 of the afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and please welcome to the ring first, Stephen Barrry. And his opponent across the ring, please welcome to the ring, Danny Sutton. Once again, fighting out of the gauntlet by way of Cork Island, making his debut. He weighs in at 71.1 kilograms, Stephen Barrry. His opponent across the ring, fighting out of BKK Fighters by way of Colchester, making his debut. He weighs in at 71.8 kilograms, Danny Sutton.
Now this is an interesting fight for me. So we've got an Irish fighter in the yellow corner, and the Irish tend to have a lot better hands usually than they do train a lot of K1 fighters, so naturally their hands do get a lot better. Then we have Danny Sutton here fighting at BKK, and BKK do have a wealth of boxing experience. They are a bit more of an all-round martial art gym, so they've got MMA fighters, they've got BJJ fighters, they've got Thai boxers, and they've got boxers there, so it could be a very interesting matchup this.
Definitely, especially when you have the elbows in play as well from the amateurs. Can really be quite a game changer. Here we go, straight into the clinch.
Oh, yeah.
A strong trip from Danny there.
Just a shame he couldn't stay on his feet. Oh, and then there we are, boxing from the BKK fighter.
Heavy hands.
Oh.
And Stephen's not worried to get stuck in as well, though.
And Stephen, for me, is looking a lot more of a K1 fighter here.
Yeah.
Which can be quite lethal inside Thai boxing, especially end class.
Yeah, and especially when they want to box like this in a close range. If he can cover up and score nicely.
He's got very much of a boxing guard, hasn't he?
Oh, and a big jumping kick attempt.
And we'll be seeing a lot of that the evening with the elbow pads. They are the referee's bane.
I imagine so.
You have to keep an eye on them when you're reffing, trust me, from personal experience, it is not fun reffing with elbow pads. And we're back in the action.
Oh, big low kick.
Oh, and that was a team to the face.
Turn. Lovely. Lovely trip from the Irish fighter there.
Such an even fight at the minute. The Irish fighter just edging it with these catches. Oh. Oh, and he's giving his back there.
It doesn't really seem like either fighter wants to work so much in a clinch with knees. It's almost like a slight grapple and then back out to the boxing.
It does. Yeah, both don't really look too comfortable in the clinch. Not like they know what they're doing.
More tying each other up.
It's It's always a bad sign to see someone box in the clinch.
Yeah, especially with these elbow pads, you just can't do it. It's too dangerous. And a lovely teep to finish.
Yeah, both fighters didn't look like they wanted to do much work in the clinch there.
No. Very fast pace. Very fast pace. We'll have to see how that. I know there are only 3 rounds, but we'll see how that will go throughout the fight.
Tell you what, the Irish fighter is looking in good shape, isn't he? Very lean.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me, the Irish fighter just pulling off maybe a few more of the cleaner techniques, catching a few kicks. The head movement was quite nice. Both fighters dipping the head down a little bit too low at times, but it's expected for the first round maybe. Might see a bit more of a technical second round coming up.
When you do get these more inexperienced fighters, this is both the first fights, so they do tend to be a bit more wild to start off with, and then they settle into it, don't they?
Yeah, definitely.
What a good level though for first fights, both of them.
Very good. I mean, the first two fights on this card, and now this one, absolutely impressive.
A great start for the first ever LeapFrog Fight TV fight night.
Yeah, everyone getting involved. Touch of gloves and we're off for the second round. Still a very fast pace from both these fighters. Oh, lovely jumping knee. Oh, and a lovely inside leg kick from Stephen, just off balancing his opponent. Yeah,
the Cork fighter is just looking like he's really settling into this fight now, pulling off the better technique. He's feinting a lot.
Yeah,
he's landing hard.
Yes, beautiful hands here. Like you said from the start, before the fight even went, I believe they normally have the stronger boxing, the Irish fighters. It seems to be showing here.
Oh yeah.
Big deep breath there from Danny.
The Irish fighter's corner calling him on, telling him to keep going forward.
Absolutely, pile the pressure on. Oh, lovely elbows from Danny. Yeah.
It's almost, Danny's looking a bit tired now. It's almost like he's oh!
And another scissor kick attempt.
Yeah, he's looking tired, Danny, now.
Yeah, and Stephen seems to have sensed it with the forward pressure and hands with the...
He's not wasting much movement now, though, is he? He's being quite efficient. Just happy to walk him down, take a few shots and hit hard back.
That's it. I think the kind of bread and butter boxing techniques would really take this fight. Just straight down the pipe, jab, cross hook.
Oh, whoa, beautiful elbow.
Yeah.
Now, the issue for the Cork fighter is he's not landing scoring hits much. Boxing does score when it's effective.
Yeah.
But Danny did come out and just land a few nice knees at the end there.
Yeah, definitely. And if we're going to go on just volume alone of shots landed, then could really be Danny's fight. A little bit worried for Danny going out for the third round. Seems to be quite fatigued.
Very calm corners from both fighters here.
Be interesting to see what advice they'd be given to Danny here in the red corner.
I'd be telling him just to kick and move.
Yeah.
I'd say you don't try and match his boxing, don't try and sit with him, just keep kicking.
Play that scoring Muay Thai game, eh? Just land kicks, move off, secure the points victory.
And the BKK coach there did seem to be telling him to kick. But the issue is kicking and moving is a tiring way to fight.
Absolutely.
Staying on your toes, keeping moving, it soon does wear you out.
Here we go for the third and final round of this bout.
That was a nice. Oh, another elbow.
And again, the Irish fighter Stephen from the yellow corner, very composed in this third round. Just happy to wait for his shots. wait for his opening, land the hands. Not too much work in the clinch, and yep, they'll be split.
So what a lot of mistakes you see at end class in the clinch. A lot of people trying to knee with the hips in close.
Yeah.
Simple. That's a beautiful kick there. We're seeing Danny switch stances here actually.
Yeah, I've actually heard for the BKK corner actually calling for that head kick in the first round.
Doing well, just keeping at bay on the back foot. Couple of scores there without retaliation from the Irish fighter. It is hard when you're battling fatigue.
Absolutely. So the red corner calling for a 1-2 elbow. And there it is. Elbow landing flush. Big score for the third round. Beautiful knee.
These are big scores in the third round.
That's it.
The Irish fighter needs to be retaliating to these scores.
I think this really is going to cement the fight for Danny to take the victory. Just a little bit more active, landing the cleaner shots.
We've got 10 seconds left.
Big teep to the face, just grazing.
And there we are.
Wow. Tiring watching that fight, eh?
Yeah.
That was, yeah.
I'll tell you what, I'm interested to see how the judges scored this, because you've got quite a predicament here. You've got one fighter who's landed more with the boxing, but not the traditional scoring in Thai boxing, and then you've got the other fighter who did take damage, but he did do a very good job of scoring towards the end.
Yeah, absolutely. I think for me personally, viewing the last round, I would give it to Danny because of the clean elbow scoring. He started kneeing in the clinch. Yeah, I felt Stephen was trying to counter the kicks with some boxing, which, as we know, is a dangerous game in Muay Thai. You're just not going to secure the points needed.
Unless you're whipping his head back with every punch, it's not.
Absolutely.
It's not going to score.
Yeah.
And we go to our Master of Ceremonies for the result.
Okay, ladies and gents, let's have a round of applause for Stephen and for Danny, please. After 3 rounds of action, we go to the judges' scorecards. We do have a winner. Your winner, Danny Sutton!
Yeah,
let's have a round of applause for Stephen Barrry as well, ladies and gents. Thank you very much.
I think if it was a K1 fight, it would be a different story, but.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Stephen was doing really well chopping to the legs in the first round and kind of seemed to abandon it more for the boxing.
What's going through your head right now?
Remember the name, Danny Sutton, remember the name!
I mean, wow, what a way to start the night off. It was back and forth action from the get-go. Was that how you were expecting the fight was going to go?
It was a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. Lots of elbows, lots of knees, right in the clinch. Good stuff.
What's next for you then?
Another one, we want to go again.
Perfect. Just before we go, is there anybody that maybe deserves a special mention that might have helped you throughout your fight camp, throughout the fight?
Yeah, I want to thank my family, my friends, my girlfriend, everyone in my corner in the gym, of course, and every one of you for coming out tonight. Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Enjoy the celebrations. Congratulations.